I am Susma and I'm here to talk about how meditation can help us manage our emotion and keep us calm and centered. So I'm going to utilize some of the ways in meditation we use to manage our emotion. But before we get into that, I would like to ask you, what do you think about emotion?
Well, emotions are sort of feelings we express externally.
Very good, very good. In spirituality, we define emotion as energy, and energy could be redirected. And one of the things I would like to tell you about emotion, that it prevents us from seeing the things as they are, and that could be a problem for us, right?
Yeah.
So one of the way we manage emotion in meditation is utilizing breath and mind connection in pranayama. And before I begin to talk about pranayama, what it is and how we use this in meditation, I would like to explain to you breath and mind connection. Breath is not only the source of energy, it is also a tool which we utilize to control the flow of energy in our mind and in our body. And emotions are related with our breath. You must have noticed that when you're happy, you have a normal breathing. When you are excited, you have rapid and erratic breathing. And when you're unhappy, you exhale as if you want to throw unpleasantness out of your body.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're calm, you have a slow, rhythmic, harmonious breathing. So breath and mind, they are interconnected, and we can use this interesting truth for our advantage. As mind affects the breath, breath affects the mind. In meditation, we use this connection to get better with concentration. So a calmer mind creates a calmer breath, and calmer breath further creates a better concentration, and better concentration with the process helps us to quiet and be peaceful in our meditation. So now you know that if you are emotionally unstable or overwhelmed, you can use the breathing to overcome that. So now we should get into pranayama. Pranayama means pran is life and yama means control. So pran is also breath and yama is control. So it's a control of breath. We can define pranayama as the conscious prolongation of inhalation, retention, and exhalation in terms of breathing. In meditation, we use few breathing, which I will be explaining to you, to calm and relax and get centered for better meditation. So one is called double inhale and double exhale. So when we are breathing, it's one short and one long, and when we are breathing out, it's one short and one long. And in between, we hold the breathing and we squeeze our body. It's called tense. And then when we are breathing out, we relax our body. I'll show you how we do. And we do this 3 times. It helps us to relax and calm. And then we do the equal count breathing. This is another pranayama technique. So people can do up to whatever they are capable of, because we don't force the breathing, but it's good to do in the beginning 4 counts. So we breathe in for 4 counts, we hold the breath for 4 counts, and we breathe out for 4 counts. And I can show you. And we repeat this 4 to 6 times. And then we do full yogic breathing, which is a diaphragmic breathing. So when you're breathing in, you start with the abdomen, you fill the air, breath in your abdomen, then your rib, and then your chest. And when you exhale, you start with reverse. You empty your chest first, then rib, and then abdomen. If you really want your mind to be quieter and peaceful, retain the breath in this full yogic breathing as long as you inhale. And it will help you really calm and relax. So when you are emotionally overwhelmed, you know that the tools is within you. All you have to do is use one of the techniques to calm yourself down. And one way you can do is just by sitting down, closing your eyes, use the breathing, slow rhythmic breathing, concentrate on your third eye, and when you think about all your negative emotions, you feel like when you concentrate over your third eye, you just burn those negative emotions at the blaze of divine light. And when you breathe out, take all the negative emotions out. So use this when you are emotionally overwhelmed. And now we are going to talk about neurological aspect of meditation and brain. How meditation affects our brain to make us calm and centered. In meditation, we work with 2 important parts of our brain. One is called prefrontal lobe, and other is called limbic system. Prefrontal lobe is the source for all happiness, joy, energy, concentration, and limbic system has all the emotions, mostly negative. How your emotions is going to be depends completely upon the prefrontal lobe. The stronger it is, the weaker limbic system is. So when we meditate, we breathe in and we focus on our third eye, and prefrontal lobe is right behind that. It stimulates the prefrontal lobe, make it stronger, and when prefrontal lobe is stronger, it inhibits the function of limbic system. So we are less emotional. We know that we are going to be in a difficult situation, but we know how to manage our emotions because our strong prefrontal lobe is making us better person. So you know that the tools is again inside us. Meditate, make your prefrontal lobe stronger so you are emotionally well-being, and we need that because every day we are dragged by our emotions. We should be controlling our emotions. Sometimes emotions control us,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
And our third way is my favorite thing, engaging the heart in meditation. Our heart is the center of divine love, of unconditional love. Our heart has attachment, desire, and emotions. Emotions are expressed both in good way and bad way. when we truly love somebody. That's when there is a love, that's a true nature of our heart. But when emotion is expressed as hatred, it is not a true nature of heart. And we are constructing our heart. So through meditation, we try to uplift our energy in the heart. What we do is we should know the difference between mind and heart. Two ways we know what is happening. One is mind and one is our heart. Sometimes we use too much our mind and we are disconnected with heart, and sometimes too much heart in everything and disconnected with mind. So we have to create a balance. And when we are meditating, we just bring, you can practice this with me. It's a gesture of love and compassion. You just hold your hand on your heart and it will give you a sensation of good feeling, good emotions, right? You will feel there is a trust and emotional balance. In meditation, we concentrate on our heart and we go through few steps, acceptance, and we try to accept things as they are. And then we go through gratitude. And gratitude is seeing that even not as a punishment, but as a blessing to grow. And what do you learn from that? And then again, we try to connect with our heart through positive affirmation. And I have really a good one here. God is at the heart of everyone and everything. I love all being, for God is within them. We are one in His love. I want only Thee, my Lord. All that I am, all that I desire, I offer to Thee. I love You, my Lord. Help me to love You more. You can repeat this positive affirmation 3 times. You could be loud first time, then medium second time, and whisper third time to absorb it better. And meditate. Engage your heart in meditation and uplift the energy of heart through meditation. And now, I would like to, since we are talking about the emotions and meditation, I would like to share a successful story with you that how meditation helps to one of my clients who was going through a difficult time. She was provoked by one of the female patient, and there was a big argument. She was yelling, screaming, name anything. When people are really emotionally over there, she was doing it. And nursing at some point started thinking about chemical restraining. She was in my Mind Body Wellness group earlier, and I knew this will help her. So I just requested nursing to let me work with her. And I asked the patient, can you come with me and we can meditate? And she agreed. She said, yeah, you helped me. So we walked in the sensory room and we did some breathing exercise. And then I started visualization, meditation with her. In 10 minutes, she was completely a different person. She started smiling, and we came back to unit, and the same female patient who was provoking her earlier and causing the fight repeated her behavior, but the patient who did the meditation with me, She was calm, controlled. All she said to her, we are a grown up and we can talk like a grown up. There's no need for us to fight. And I am going to relax right now. We can talk later. And that was rewarding for me to see someone getting help just through meditation. So now we can start our Hansa meditation for 5 minutes. So let's sit down. You can face me here. Sit upright. Shoulders slightly backward. Head up. Close your eyes and raise the gaze of the eyes slightly upward by keeping the eyelid closed. And focus at the point between the eyebrows. Keep your body relaxed. Keep both hands at the junction of abdomen and thighs. Palm facing up. Chest lifted and open. You can start with a double inhale and double exhale. Let's begin. Hold. You can bring both hands up when you are practicing double inhale. Hold and squeeze. Now you can bring both hands back at the junction of thighs and abdomen. Chin parallel to the floor. We can start with the equal count breathing. So let's begin. We'll inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and exhale for 4 counts. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. We'll repeat for 4 times. Last inhale. Hold. And exhale. Now sit quietly for a moment. Breathe naturally without controlling the breath. Take a deep breath in and out without controlling. Let the breath flow naturally. Observe your breath. As you are more attuned to breath, observe going through the nose, to the roots of nose, to your third eye. Do not control the breath. Concentrate on your breath. At this point, you can add Hansa mantra. When you inhale, mentally repeat Hom, and as you exhale, mentally repeat Swa. Hom, Swa. Without controlling the breath. I am spirit. Now you can add the right finger movement to your Hansa mantra. When you inhale, mentally repeat Hom and slightly curl your right index finger towards your palm. And when you exhale, slightly take the right finger away from palm. Continue with this for a few minutes. Notice your breath is getting quieter. Your mind is getting quieter. Enjoy the pause between the breath. Your breath, make it shallow. It's good to continue with the Hams or mantra without controlling the breath. Get deeper and deeper into quietness. Take a deep breath in and breathe out 3 times. Exhale as long as it feels to be. Breathe if it feels to be. But don't pay attention to it. Take a brief sense of freedom from breathing. We will start the Hansa Mudra and right finger movement and absorb ourselves in inner silence by gazing at the point between the eyebrows. Absorb the silence. Take a deep breath in and out. Bring yourself back to the room and gently open